So this is the addendum to the last video, Cultural Encryption, about real alchemy. This is from the comments section of that essay. Just look up my name with the title of the essay, Cultural Encryption. And my comment sections almost always have lots of footnotes. So these are some of the important footnotes. Music, art, language, even ancient lineages recurrent in fashion and architecture, the formalities of tradition and custom, all myths and legends are a cultural encryption of a holographic compression of a very large file. You wouldn't get it. That file was separated into chunks geographically, such that each chunk was a heuristic that is barely self-coherent enough to be palatable to locals. If you tried to nudge those zones' stories into an amalgam, an averaging of those different narratives, you get muddy gray-brown sludge. None of them were correct. They were accurate most of the time, each in different ways. You need that Tao as error correction to delete the specific corruption in each story. No middle way story could be more accurate. The only thing that is actually accurate is March's Advanced Organic Chemistry at 2,083 pages. So Tao lets you say, this alchemy is usually right, and this is one of those times it's wrong. Using this, over time, we can merge those file packets back into the original file. It happens across the map the same way you anneal a D-wave system. It is a holographically encoded equilibrium. That is how you can pull distinct peoples into a shared understanding, which is beyond finite description. It just takes a while. Here are some of my favorite stories of alchemy in science. The Venetians in the 1400s invented clear glass and made a killing selling it. That glass was clarified by adding certain metals, purified using alchemy. No one in 1400 was a modern chemist. Alchemy did the work. And that clear glass was what Galileo's sons were rubbing in paste and grit to grind Galileo's lenses. He would never have discovered Jupiter's moons otherwise. Later, that Venetian clear glass let Leeuwenhoek look at pond water bacteria. And Newton used that clear glass for his prisms, revealing the nature of light itself. Newton was a practicing alchemist. He spent more hours each day performing alchemic study than he did doing physics. His work on optics was the application of alchemy to light. Solve et coagula. Dissolve and recoagulate. That was exactly what he did with rainbows, separating the light and then recombining it. His work on gravity was also alchemic, projecting the earthly measurements of gravity upon heavenly bodies, as above, so below. Alchemy isn't a worthless distraction, not a hoax or a scam, not an impediment to progress. It was the driver of scientific discovery. Even the calculus, by dividing using Riemann, then recombining, is just an expression of solve et coagula, dividing into parts which are merged later. That was the principle which told us to look in that direction. The promo code for scientific discovery. We owe those alchemists credit.